All right, welcome back, everybody. We've got helmet stickers and a preview of this week's college football slate here on WTOK and throughout. But, Eve, it is now time to hand out our helmet stickers for the week. I'm going to let you go first.
Yes.
Eve, who are you giving your helmet sticker to?
So, I'm giving my helmet sticker to Demopolis. I think this is our first West Alabama team that has gotten a helmet sticker this season. So I wanted to give it out to y'all. Demopolis had a great 48-14 win over Jemison today. Demopolis improved 5-2 on the season, and they stay in first place in their region. So congratulations to Demopolis.
Very nice, very nice. Meanwhile, I'm going to give mine to where I was tonight at the game of the week. It's going to the West Lauderdale Knights. They were effective on offense. Caden Peoples was great. Their running back was great. They are an effective team. They are disciplined. They are smart. They know what they're doing on both sides of the ball. So the West Lauderdale Knights get my helmet sticker for the week after a very nice 35-14 win over their rivals in Northeast Lauderdale. So congratulations to the Knights on being this week's helmet sticker for me.
Yes, we got to watch out for West Lauderdale down the stretch here. But let's go ahead for some college football preview, our Saturday games right here on WTOK at 11 a.m. Syracuse is going to be at number 8, Florida State. And at 2:30 p.m., number 8, Oregon at number 7, Washington. It's going to be an interesting game for sure. In our primetime matchup, number 25, Miami at number 12, North Carolina. And on my TOK2 at 2 o'clock, Texas Southern will be at Bethune-Cookman. And the ACC matchup on the CW is going to be at 5:30 p.m. Louisville will take on Pitt.
Eve, what are you kind of looking for in that matchup between Oregon and Washington?
Yeah, these two quarterbacks are some of the best, quarterbacks in the Pac-12 right now. I really like Bo Nix. I know everyone's kind of on the Michael Penix Jr. hype train right now.
Yep.
It's going to be in Washington, so that's going to be a tough game, but I also really like what Dan Lanning has been doing at Oregon, especially with that defense as well. I think it's going to be a close game, but since it's in Washington, I think the Huskies are going to have a little bit of the edge in that one.
I thought your bias was going to get the better of you, and you were going to pick your former defensive coordinator. But I'm on your side. I think overall Oregon has the better team. I do think Penix has the upper hand in the quarterback battle, but I think Oregon is the more well-rounded team, and I look for them to win that game. I look for North Carolina to just keep rolling. They'll take care of business against Miami. Here's a look at some college football games of note, including in the SEC. Ole Miss, Mississippi State, and Southern Miss all byes this week. So I'm headed to Tuscaloosa in the morning for Alabama and Arkansas. Auburn's going to be down in Baton Rouge facing LSU, Texas A&M at Tennessee, Missouri at Kentucky, and over in Livingston, where I'll be after the game in Tuscaloosa, West Alabama hosting West Florida. That's another top 10 matchup for the Tigers. That is just
going to be tough.
Oh, that's
They're
tough.
homecoming as well.
Yeah, it is. And Jackson State hosting Alabama State. Eve, what are you looking for in tomorrow's Alabama game?
Yeah, Alabama versus Arkansas. I saw Arkansas play last week at Oxford, and Arkansas, I think they're kind of starting to feel the effects of a tough schedule. They had 3 straight losses against LSU. They took LSU down to the wire. They lost against Texas A&M, and they took Ole Miss down to the fourth quarter. They had a chance to win that game. They went up in the fourth quarter, but Ole Miss defense was able to stand strong. I really like what KJ Jefferson has been doing this season, but I think tomorrow for Alabama is kind of a get right on offense. Let's keep building this up as we keep going on the season here.
I second everything you say. I think it's a great opportunity to keep Jalen Milroe and that offensive line building that chemistry before their game next week against Tennessee. Just keep things going.
Exactly.
Defense is great. We know that. Right. That's a constant in the Nick Saban era. So let's just keep that going. I was talking with Lindsay. He has Auburn winning
tomorrow. At LSU.
Auburn winning
at prime time in Baton Rouge. Oh, Lindsay.
I don't know.
It's going to be a tough one. I think Auburn coming off of their bye week. They went toe to toe with Georgia. They kind of put everyone off guard in that sense. But LSU's offense. Yeah. I don't think the Auburn's going to be able to outscore them. We all know what Jay and Daniels has been doing this season.
Real quick, who do you like in USC Notre Dame? Weather's going to be atrocious.
Weather
who do you like?
is. I'm going to take a shot. We're going with USC here.
I'm going Notre Dame.
Okay,
I'm going Notre Dame just because I think that weather just kind of fits who they are. They're going to be able to run the ball. USC still can't play defense. It doesn't matter if they're running the ball or throwing the ball. Notre Dame is going to get what they want on offense. And I think with the weather being a factor, it's just going to make Caleb Williams' job a ton harder. I've got Notre Dame in that one. Right. That's going to do it for Football Friday this week. A big thank you to our sponsor, Jack's, for feeding us burgers and fries tonight. They were delicious.
It was great burgers.
It was great. And As always, thanks to you, the viewer, for watching Football Friday. We're going to see you next week. Stay tuned for Jimmy Kimmel.